People who have grown up introverted may not involve their body in what they're doing, which further keeps them more in the background. Involving the body can mean bringing yourself into the situation, into the center of the attention of other people. And that's a risk that many introverts might not take.
So don't learn how to experience your own body because your focus is the outer world. So you underuse your body in a way. And I think people from outside can see it. They might have the idea that this person who don't move in this world can't do great stuff maybe, so underestimated. But they are very good observers because they put the whole attention to the outer world instead of putting themselves into the center of everything.
Yeah, I find it interesting, the difference between I observe the outer world, but I am staying in my inner world.
Someday it's time to also look for things you left behind. Like your body, how your body feels in certain situations, that it's okay to spread the arms outside and maybe to touch somebody else by coincidence and take the risk of having a conversation with this person. How you feel your body can also influence how you speak and whether your voice is strong or not. When you crouch, then you don't breathe freely, then you have no power to speak louder, you sound more silent. And I guess what you observed, you might like to communicate someday.
It's beautiful to portray this person with such power, actually. The person who's underestimated. People think that, this person can't do much, but in reality, they can, and they're really perceptive, and they're good at recognizing things. They just don't show it as much, or they don't put themselves into the center. Nobody sees it, but someday they may choose to share it with someone. I think that's a beautiful way to portray that.
I see many things and I like to share it. And it took me a while to find a way and the trust that somebody really might like to hear it. So it's beautiful to realize that there can be a playful way to transport the thoughts to somebody else and that I don't have to keep everything for myself. And maybe there is also an inner self-confidence because when you observe, you see so many correlations, relationships, very obviously, which means if you can see it, you might be able to solve it. And at the same time, life is ironic because people might judge you in a way of how you learned not to be seen. And they're not going to ask you to solve what you saw.
Well, they don't even think that you saw.
Yeah, so you have to figure out how to communicate something like this, how to express yourself, maybe suddenly to be brave enough to use your body and to feel strong, and then to hope to meet somebody who listens.